Alright guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are here with ETHERIA Restart. We are in the middle of a guild boss battle. Figured we would show it since we were in it. Apparently guilds are insanely hard to find in this damn game. No one wants you to apply to them, and no one wants you to join them. So basically what we did was we just started our own guild. So there you go. Basically we're called the Grave Wardens. Feel free to join. It's auto join. I don't care. Alright, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing for a while, but we'll see. So basically we have gotten Freya, and she is really good. That's this one right here. It looks like we are still having trouble finding some more legendary heroes. By ourselves fighting this first guild boss, it looks like we are able to take it down to halfway health. I don't know if we're allowed to do a second battle, but if we are, that would be awesome, because that means we might be able to actually win. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be tough, because we might just lose. It depends on how long this goes. But yeah, basically, this has been pretty cool. Everyone's like, I got Freya. Look at this. I got Freya. People love Freya, man. There we go. We got some winnings here. I got to turn this down because I'm like yelling because I'm so excited. No, I actually am excited. I love this game. It's so fun. It looks like we might be able to challenge it again. Let's see. Can we challenge again? Yeah, we can. Nice. And you can bring in other people from the guild if you want. There's a support button here, but we don't have any guild members, so I guess it doesn't really matter now, does it? I think we're going to keep with the team that we have. We're just going to go in hot and see if we can beat this. Oh, look at that. It's not going to start over. So we were able to. So I guess we're just going to be going for the best damage. So it looks like we're not going to be able to go in and do it again, it looks like. But hey, now you've gotten to see the guild boss. Let's just exit, because I guess we can't. I thought it was going to be exiting battle we consider defeat. Yeah, sure, whatever. System collapse. I don't care. We got to defeat. Let's look at her health. So remaining energy is 2,450. So I guess even me getting her down to halfway didn't really do much. So let's look at challenge rankings. There's union rankings, so that's us. We're not even going to be on. Oh, we're not even ranked. So that's fun. Personal ranking, I'm socks. I'm number 1, 50.5. Support ranking, there is no support. I'm curious if we can add support heroes, or if that just happens. So there is a check-in for the guild. So here we go. We get honor points. We get data memes. I mean, who doesn't like memes, right? I don't know if there's any other things that we've unlocked. There's a union assistant. Press to publish. Oh, so I guess you get to pick somebody who's my assistant. We're gonna put no. Successful wish will grant. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Actually, we're gonna confirm that wish. So it looks like we get to get wishes, I guess. I have no idea how that works. Yep, looks like that's it. So there you go. You can get companion manuals for your heroes, which is kind of cool if you haven't played this game already. Quests, we got our anchor. So there we go. So now we got another thing to upgrade our skills. See, sometimes having a clan is good. The weekly quests, looks like you have to obtain modules, win Grim Pursuit. I don't know if this is personal, this is co-op points. Okay, so I guess these are our personal scores, and then this is your co-op. So for the guild, you get all these rewards if everybody joins. And yeah, that's basically, looks like that's it. The union shop is right here. So we've joined a guild, and we can get a perfect lattice fragment, which I don't know how that works. Collect 50 to get 1 perfect lattice. So that's a lot of points. Holy crap. Actually, you get 5, so 10 purchases of this. So you have to spend 3,000 guild coins, basically, but you can only exchange 3 at a time. Shadow prints, always good. You can upgrade your heroes. Anima prototypes, always a good thing to have. I think we can actually buy one of these. We're going to buy one because I want to. And then we're going to buy 100,000 coins, because coins are hard to come by in this game. I don't think you can buy anything. How many do we have of these? We have 8. So we're just going to buy 2 more, whatever. We're going to do 2 more, get a summon off, and see where we're at. So that's our little guild. It's called Grave Warden. Feel free to join if you want. Let's go into summons. Boom. We've been summoning. We have yet to pull a legendary hero. We've done over 130 summons, I believe, at this point. Possibly 140. And we have never pulled a legendary from a pull unless it was a guaranteed hero. So that's it. It's the only time we've ever gotten a hero. So we're trying to find some new heroes. So I'm actually going into permanent summon. Hopefully we get something out of here. What are the probabilities in this? Here we go. So best drop rate of original animuses is 0.75. So basically, it's shit, is what I'm saying. I don't care though. The game's fun, and you know what? We'll go with it. We're gonna skip that because I don't want to know if it's a legendary. We're gonna find out as it happens. We're definitely gonna get a purple, so that's good. Yep, there's Kaizo. There's your purple. They don't like giving us legendaries in this game. I just want one pull. Ooh, Victor. You know what's funny? I don't know if he's good. I literally have zero idea if this guy's good, but I love his design, and I want to build him. So I am so happy we got him, actually. That dude is awesome. Let me see what he does. Is he a defense hero? Because I actually have a bunch of defense stuff. So if you haven't been playing this game, I mean, we're just going to kind of, talk about it real quick. I've already kind of done this in the live stream, but just so you can see, it's basically an RPG, obviously. This is your, opening screen where you have your character. You can dress him up and put him in outfits eventually. That can be a girl or a boy. There is essentially just a bunch of heroes. We go up here. So they're called Animus, and basically these are all the heroes you get. Everyone gets Lion. She's a free hero for everyone. I picked Veronica as my pick for the first summon, where you get out of 40 summons. It's like a beginner summon. And then we did summon 80 times to get Freya from that other summon thing. So there's where we're at now. Everyone's got Gray. Everyone has Dorothy. And then we've got a bunch of other heroes like Sanya. I mean, they're pretty cool designs. A lot of the heroes are pretty interesting. I have no problem with any of them. I think they're all awesome. Now let's see what this guy's about, because honestly, if this guy's a tank, that would be awesome. So Victor unleashes his pent-up rage, launching a wild onslaught on a single target, dealing 4 hits of damage before using its skill. His sacrifice is 40% of his current HP, which is then converted into a 80% proportional shield that lasts 3 turns. That's interesting. Okay. The closer Victor is to death, the more intense his battle desire becomes. Ooh, he gets battle desire. For every 10% his HP ratio decreases, he increases damage dealt by 6 and reduces damage taken by 4. That's actually really good. Victor delivers a continuous assault on a single enemy with a monstrous might, dealing 3 hits of 80% damage. If his current HP is below 40%, he recovers HP equal to 40% of the damage dealt. That's actually, he is kind of a tanky little bastard here. I like him. We're going to be building him. I definitely want to build him. Obviously, it looks like HP is going to be the thing. So that's the modules we're going to want to put on him. So basically, we'll just throw some HP ones on him. This is a Wellspring set. Basically, the way this works is everything you put on a hero, the more of these little dots on here, see how there's 2 dots on this, but there's only 1 here? That means there's 2 points for this piece of gear, and you need 4, 8, and 12 points to be able to get the max HP out of this set. So we're going to load that up. And basically, there's a helmet, there's a gear. Actually, we're just going to put this on here, I guess. Actually, what's this? This has HP, right? 360. We're just going to put the defense on them just because. Let's see if we have HP. Here we go. HP on this one. Load. And then you have modules which are separate from that. And these are all basically just random. You can put whatever you want on. We are going to put defense on them because why not? And then there should be, so I think I have a HP one. This one's crit rate, which I think we're going to also put on because why not? He seems to be an HP attacker, so I definitely want crit rate on him. And if we can get some HP on him, that would be awesome as well. I don't know if I have an HP piece, though. This is effect accuracy. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have an HP piece so much. That sucks. This one's HP, but it's not what I want. This one is defense bonus. This has cure, which is a different set. This actually has HP as well. And it also gives you a healing effect increase by 25%, which could be useful later on down the road. Right now I think we're just going to have to put whatever we want on him for now, just to have the set done. So we'll put effect accuracy. Why not? Sure, load that up. It'll give him 2 more points and give him more HP. And eventually we'll get a weapon for him. That's fine. But he's pretty cool. And then there's also shells. All right, which are fun. And that's like basically your Pokemon here. Say this guy. Everyone gets one. You can upgrade them and empower them, and you can change their effects so that this one has more Animus Shield and increase the attack. You can imprint them, apparently. But he's fully ascended, so we don't have to do any of that. We can't upgrade him anymore. It looks like a fully ascended... Looks like I haven't seen what this does, but I might be able to do more with the ascensions if we bring another fully ascended hero to this little thing. And then you can upgrade them, but like I said, mine's all fully upgraded. This is a couple of the ones that we've gotten so far. They're all pretty standard. This guy is adorable. We're working on getting more of him. This is a little boxing panda. They're so freaking cute. And they all have different skills. So like this one, before the owner takes action, increases healing by 2,000. So basically what we've been doing is we've been leveling up Lion, because she's obviously really good. She's a free hero for everyone. And you can build her up pretty quickly. We've got her to 5-star. We're working on getting her to 6-star. And then we've got Veronica, who was our 40 pull. She's awesome. She's got a lot of debuffs. She does shielding. Kind of cool. She does laugh really loud and it's really annoying. Freya is an awesome hero as well. She's also got incredibly big boobs. And then we've got Gray, who is a attacker who everyone gets. He's pretty good. I mean, he's actually not bad. He does pretty good damage. And then Dorothy, who's a reasonable healer. We've upgraded both of them to 4-star. So yeah, my team is pretty well balanced at this point. We've gotten some achievements here. What did we get? Claim. Sure. By killing Order of Reason. So let's go in and just look at some stuff. We're going to go in and check out. We've already done campaign up until chapter 6. We need to reach level 20 to get into the next one. We're going to go into one of these areas just to kind of see what it's about. We're going to start the quest just so you can see the difference in the campaign. We've already beaten it, so you can't really do too much in here, but you can at least see what it looks like, all right? So as you can see, it is a 3D area that you can look through. The music in this game is freaking phenomenal, by the way. But basically, we run around here, and you can climb across things. There's enemies that you can ambush by hiding behind things, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're pretty much probably not going to get much of that going on. I'm going to be using a keyboard, so this is going to be a little bit weird for me. And then there's chests that we already got, as you can see there. Right there. See, chest, so you can find those randomly about. There's also hidden things that you can find around. And then this is where we're going to learn how to do a hide. See? So now we can hide, but we can ambush somebody. There you go. Ambush successful. See? And then you can just hide behind stuff. So that's kind of cool. See? There's no other enemies, though, so we're not going to do that. Oh, there you go. You can do it there. And then clock. And then when you ambush, you can actually get into fights. Now, this is how the story works. It's actually really freaking cool, all right? Now, we're going to pull out him and bring in my Lego, and that's how we're going to fight. We've already beaten this a few times, but at least this way you can kind of see how the fighting works and how the campaign actually works. It is a freaking awesome game. I have to say, I have been non-stop with this game. We did a 2-hour live stream. You can check that out in my live streams. I did a members-only video this week for this game, and now we're going to be putting this out for Monday. I mean, it's just such a good game. It literally came out, as of me recording this game, it came out about a day or two ago, all right, for everyone. However, you're watching this about 4 or 5 days after, so if you're just watching it, then great. See, now look, we can connect. See, we got some fun little attack things here. We can fly across the areas. I have a feeling those mechanics are going to become really cool later on. We're going to skip this, skip that. This is where we can actually do you can do a search. So now it basically highlights things that you can find and search, and then here you go. You got a medical report. We're going to skip this because I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, you can get all of these items by just doing the little search, and it'll show you, see how you can see it's highlighted. Boom. Let's get it. Skip it all, baby. Skip that. And then we got to go find the other one, which I think is over here, if I remember correctly. You don't have to do it. And I think it might be highlighted just because I already did it. But yeah, there you go. So you can beat this. And then we're going to go and unlock. Actually, we got to go over here, don't we? Yeah, we got to talk to these people. And then I'm not going to go through the story and show you, but there you go. Now we're getting into a fight. There are bosses in here, and most of the bosses in this game are disgustingly cool. Let's keep a fight going. Round 1. My little panda. Your shells, as they're called, basically your little Pokemon, hang out on top of your heroes, as you can see in here, those little guys. And they do attacks. So they'll do whatever the skill is that they have, usually right at the start of the fight, at the start of the battle, of their turn, basically. I don't want to ruin any scenes here. And that was the end of that area. Now, that was a quick version because we already beat it. They're actually much longer. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff. You're going to be searching around, doing a lot of story. So yeah, there's definitely stuff that's going on. As far as challenges go, this is where you're going to be spending most of your time, because leveling in this game is mildly slow. You get maybe 10 EXP per fight, and for like any of the fights here, and we have 80 experience. We need to do 340 to get to the next level. Do the math. That's about 34 fights that you got to do in order to level up. So yeah, some things will do more, some things will do less. Just depends. Grim Pursuit is basically where we will get most of our pets from. We're going to go in and beat this one on hard. I'm not going to show you the first one. We're going to challenge this bad boy just because I like him. He's really cool, and he looks like he's basically Poseidon with a demon face. He looks like Hellboy, but demon-like. All right, so here we go. Let's battle it out. And the graphics in this game are disgustingly good. Like, the bosses, like these kinds of bosses, are insane looking. Like, I'm going to show you a couple of them just because they are ridiculously cool looking, and I think you need to see them. There's definitely some cool ideas that are going on in this game, and I'm definitely going to be making more videos on it. We're going to keep playing and trying to see how much we can get through it. But yeah, definitely something that you guys need to look into. Actually, I forgot. I'm going to be on vacation, so really this video is going to be for probably about a week and a half after. Yeah, it's going to be about a week and a half after this game came out. So yeah, if you're a member, you're going to get to see this early on, but I just realized that. I am sorry. It's going to be more than a week because I'll be gone next week. See? Sometimes you got to think of these things. So basically, yeah, I mean, the fights are awesome. Everything seems to be pretty cool. The skill setups are good. The equipment setup is awesome with how you can change your gear and how you're not stuck with just, oh yeah, I have to do 4 pieces. Like, no, you just need enough points. And the funny thing is these little guys, see this, Swift Rush? Your pet also adds to your set. So basically, like, when you equip this guy, you're going to get 2 points into speed. So that means there's 1 piece of gear now that you don't have to add. And some of them will actually have points from separate sets. So you can mix and match. So they're making it so you can make some pretty cool combinations of heroes. And gear as well. And we're only scratching the surface right now with gear and stuff. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of fun things to do there. Let's go into this one. I've shown this one before, but we're going to go into hard mode. We'll challenge this one out. This is the first boss that you fight in the game, and you actually fight him here now as a boss for getting pets. He is the first boss in the game that you're going to fight in literally the first tutorial area. And he is cool as hell looking. When you first walk up to him and you find him on where you find him in the story, you're going to love it. But yeah, he's going to die really quick here because we are a little bit stronger than this area right now. Obviously, we've been leveling up and doing things. So there you go. He's already in his second phase. Done. And now we're going to wipe his ass. We're going to wipe his ass with the floor. I said it that way on purpose. Or we can wipe the floor with his ass. I mean, really, as long as his ass and the floor are involved, I think we've got to win. Oh, nice. You know what's funny? We've been trying to get this goddamn lizard for so long, and now all of a sudden he pops up. This stupid-ass lizard, man. They really want me. They did not want me to have it. I had to do like 10 fights to get that lizard, and now I got another one. Oh, yeah. All right, so that's another one. We're not going to go into App 8 just because we've already seen most of this. Investigations are basically for you to fight just random mobs, and you get EXP. We don't need to show it. It's just basically what it is. Threshold is another set of fights, which are really cool, where you get gear, and the higher up you go, the more gear you get. We're going to go into not a hard fight. We're going to go into normal 3, just so you can see the fight. I don't really want to spend a lot of time in each fight. We can do that on later iterations of these videos. But look at this. Look at these bosses, man. This looks like an Attack on Titan scene. I said this in the live stream. This looks like an Attack on Titan fight, and this bro can kick your ass. Like on higher levels, if you let him live too long, he is constantly getting a buff every round from these heads. Yo, this guy does insane damage and then gets boost to his speed, his attack, his defense. So basically, eventually, you can't do any damage to him, and he just wrecks you. Alright, so don't think that just because you saw me kick his ass right there that he's not hard. That is one of the harder bosses once you start moving up into the higher tiers. And as you can see, there are tons of tiers. So you will have plenty of content all the way up to Inferno, which gets you gear that has 3 slots. Look at that, 3 Onslaught points. So now you can get the same set of Onslaught for 4 pieces of gear rather than a regular amount, which means you can start adding other sets to your heroes. And then this is a new one, Aether Plague. I don't know what that does. Here we go. HP plus 25% and effect accuracy plus 20. So that means 6 points. That means if you get 2 of these, it automatically adds this to your set. So that's actually really cool. So there you go. You're going to start seeing some new things from there. Then there's also Doki Doki, Okie Doki, Artichoke. We're just going to fight this on normal 2. This fight is literally just Doki in the background being an ass and buffing the team, and you're fighting a bunch of monsters. That's literally the whole fight. There you go. And I highly recommend you play this game with your headphones on or with the volume all the way up. It is much, much better when you play it. The music in the lobby is really nice. It's very calming. You kind of just relax and see what's going on. You're like, this is a lot of fun. And this fight is hard as hell, I have to say. This fight messed with my brain for a little while. I actually got a little annoyed with it on the stream. I was like, dude, what the f is up with this fight? Like, this middle guy, for lack of a better term, is a jackass. Like, he is horrible and he just wrecks your people. He does like a 3 or 4 hit combo and it just one-shots your heroes. Yes. So if you're looking for difficulty, guess what? You will find it. Not every fight is going to be just an easy walk and an easy cakewalk. GP Outpost is basically where you're going to go to get your gears and things for... This is all stuff you use to upgrade your skills on your heroes. And you're just going to basically auto it. The fights aren't hard. It's just a bunch of mobs. You don't have to worry about it. And there's one for each faction. So you will, as you can see, we've beaten all the ones up to hard 3. So we are able to farm those now. And if you need EXP, you go into investigation. As far as the other stuff that goes, you got All Sync. This is Linglu. This is the one we're on now. We already cleared it. We don't need to fight it. It's just a boss. And we haven't been able to beat this one. It's level 40, but you do get some avatars from doing this and some summons and things like that. So it's basically just boss fights, but you're fighting heroes. Phantom Theater, we're going to play. We didn't do that great last time, but we're going to go in now and try to make a match. This is a insanely fun boss. And we're going to put in our hero. So basically we want, this is our main team. So when we go to my team, so this is my team. So that's my main team. Then we're going to go into my allies. So that's my ally. And then we've got co-op. So we're going to throw in these guys and bring in some other heroes. There we go. So 5. Did I bring in an extra person? Maximum selection. We're going to pull him out, actually. Oh, no, we have enough. Oh, wait, we can pull her in. I didn't even notice that, see? So we can take him out and bring other heroes in, I guess. So we're going to bring her in. I'm going to pull him out. See if he wants to pull in some heroes. We'll pull her in. There you go. We're prepared. So now, let's see how this goes. So basically, you have three teams, all right, fighting this boss, all right? And essentially what it means is you have a fight, your teammate has a fight, and everybody's fighting Nicolette, basically. She's the girl in the middle, and each dog is its own guardian, which is pretty damn cool, by the way. Like, I've seen things similar to this, but I don't think I've ever seen it done this well. Like, it's actually really cool, and your ally team is basically a mixture of whatever heroes you and your ally have. So you don't want to just start throwing in heroes like I just did, apparently. So my team is going to try and take care of this guy, and then his team is going to try and take care of that one. You can see the HP of each guard down here. So as you can see, this guy's probably going to kick their ass a lot quicker. Oh, they're jumping back up. 45. And then you get a grade based on how much damage you get, and then you get rewards based on that. So we got a C last time. I was with somebody who was lower power than me. Now I'm with somebody who seems to be a little bit higher power than me, level 24. So hopefully that's going to be cool. And eventually she's going to charge, I guess. There's some kind of power move she uses. But this is, look at that. Ooh, nice crit damage from my girl, Lion. It looks like we're all staying alive pretty well so far. My main team is actually doing good at keeping alive. I don't know how he's doing. Let's check him in. Let's check in on him. Because you can switch dogs, see? So this is the other team. I don't know if this is their team. Yeah, this must be his main team. So yeah, they're just kind of hanging now. Lament. This is the side team. And then this is my team. So it looks like my team is getting... No, that's not. That's the other one. This is his team. Here's my team. So my team is still kind of going. It looks like his team stopped for a little bit. So this is the highest grade we've ever gotten. B. I like this. This is probably one of my favorite bosses, and I just like the idea of it. And I think if they keep doing stuff like this, I think it's going to be awesome. I like the difference in all the different... you know, dungeons and stuff where you can kind of just grind for stuff. And if you're bored, you want to waste energy, just put it on auto. You can put all your battles in the background, just so you know, except for stuff like this. So you can just put an auto, you know, run on background to get a pet. Just farm for a pet and then go do something else, which is extremely awesome. Oh, she's my shieldy girl, man. She's doing crazy. I actually outlasted the 24. My team is very defensive, just so you know. That's why we're still alive. She's a beast, man. Victoria is a beast at staying alive. I love her. I'm so glad that she lasted longer. Alright, so Fury rewards. So we did get some books and some other things because we got a B rank now. So I hope that gives us some rewards. There are so many achievements in this game. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, like you go in here, there's all kinds of stuff. So here's your achievements. Every single section of this game has an achievement. So just for getting items, getting, things, complete 25. There you go. You get achievements for getting achievements. There's all kinds of stuff. Look at this. 197 achievements for your journey. There's 4 different areas with sections that are separate. So yeah, tons of free stuff, tons of good things. There's a pass here where you get missions to do and you get free points for doing them. And then you get rewards in here for actually completing that and getting points. There's rewards for finishing rewards. Like there's all kinds of stuff. There's a 7-day commission, which is going to go away eventually probably. There's events. If you go here, look at this. All these event stuff. Most of it's pay to win stuff, but there's a few things in here that you can get free things. And yeah, there's just so much in this game. There is also games. So there's Shell Story, which is basically your dice game. We can't really do it right now because we did it during the live stream, but yeah, dice, you just roll dice and you get free stuff in here, so that's fun. There's a cubic game where you basically create a board. We're not going to do it right now because it's a bunch of different fights, but you basically create a board of enemies and then you fight them and that's it. You get some rewards for beating them. Yeah, there's so much stuff. There's Ember Treks, which we haven't unlocked yet. There's Ethernet. And then there is also Arena, which I don't even know where the hell the arena is. Let's see. Let's go here. Would that be in Challenge? Arena Realm. Here we go. This is the Arena Realm. There's Summit, there's Fearless, and then there's the ETHERIA. We are going to buy one fight just so you can see it. Confirm. There you go. We got one fight. We're going to challenge it, but we're going to edit our team, our formation. He's going to come out, and we're going to put my girl back in. There you go. Confirm. And now we're going to go challenge and see what happens. And this is in order, so there's plenty of heroes here. This is Nevi. She kicked our ass before because she has really strong heroes. So we're not going to fight her right now. We're just going to go in and fight this one. She kicked her ass on the stream. You can watch the 2-hour video and fast forward to the part where she kicks my ass. I'm okay with that. If you want to see her kick the crap out of my entire team. Oh, man, I didn't switch my... Oh, no, that's right. We got to switch it here. So here we go. There's Freya. Battle. And you can put this on auto if you want. There you go. It is on auto. We're killing Zoe Wellis right now. There you go. Smack him right in the face. Their whole team's dead. But you never know because somebody might just have one really strong hero. Not in this case, but there you go. Rank up. We've been promoted to Iron, baby. We are an Iron team. I hope you guys are excited about that. I'm very excited about being Iron right now. All right, let's get the hell out of here. There are rewards for the arena, so getting different ranks, things like that. You're going to get points in here. Tons of fun stuff in here. Actually, let me go back in there. We're going to actually do a fun thing. We're going to take a photo of this for for the picture that goes in front. There you go. Now we've got a nice team. We'll just do it right there. That looks like a good team photo. I like it. You guys probably won't see that, but it's funny. All right, so let's get the hell out of here. So basically, this game is what I would call awesome. All right. I don't think you guys can see anything I'm doing right now. I actually hope you can't. I'm actually saving that screenshot. There you go. Hopefully you guys did see it. I don't think you will, though. All right, so basically, yeah, this game is great. It's the mixture of almost all of the games that I've basically played before, and it has all the best parts of them. It has, it has a lot of co-op stuff. It has a guild. It has challenges. It has story that's actually fun. Like, you actually work to get into the next part of the story. It's not just a side part to the game. Like, the game makes you wait to see these stories. Like, look, I have to wait until I'm level 20 to see the rest of the story. It's like you're kind of just like, it's basically letting you grind in between the story, and then when you're strong enough and ready to move on and see what happens, it's almost like they're preparing you for the story, and I kind of like that. All of the heroes in this game are insanely cool looking. There's a lot of them in here in the archives. Yeah, I mean, you can literally look at all these guys. They're just... This dude is insane. Like, this guy actually makes magic swords. There's all kinds of cool heroes in here. I like Sanya. She's a healer with a dragon. That's basically... I think she does poison and stuff. Really cool heroes in here. There are some lollies. There's, her. I think she's a healer. I don't even know what she's. No, she's a magic dealer. There's like, here we go. There's lollies in here if you want lollies. There's all kinds of cool heroes. There's actually one that we saw as a boss fight, which I actually sped through here. Where is he? He looks like a couple different other heroes that I've seen before. But either way, there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's this dude, old man Kane. So yeah, there's a lot of really interesting looking heroes in this game. There's this guy who looks like he's from Bloodborne, literally has the same weapon and everything. But yeah, there's a lot of really, really, really cool heroes in this game, and I think you guys will enjoy it if you're into anime. If you do like anime and you like story, this is a good game because it has enough story to keep you interested, but not an overbearing amount of story where you feel like you're just watching an anime rather than playing a game. And those are the things that I personally don't like. I know a lot of people do like it, so if you are into that, you will still like this game, and if you're not into that, you will still like this game. So either way, you're good to go. All right. So if you have any questions, things you want to talk about, things you want to discuss, feel free to leave a comment below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We make a live stream every single week, except for next week because I'll be on vacation. And also, you can become a member for $1.99 a month, basically giving you access to all my videos as soon as I post them. And it gets you some emojis and some free stuff. And, well, free stuff as in free content with no commercials, which is kind of nice. All right. So yeah, this is ETHERIA Restart, which is an amazing game with a lot of anime chicks with large boobs. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.